Hello, welcome to a brand new episode of Tomahawk and Stu Pitch, a podcast, a show where I Tomahawk.
And me, Stu.
We take turns pitching you ideas for podcasts, and then we improvise a scene of each one. And, Stu?
Yes.
Today is a very special episode, isn't it?
Yes, because it's past my bedtime.
That's right. We're both very tired, and we're going to make this the best episode we've ever done. And it's going to be so good that we are going to think about recording this show when we are tired exclusively. And the first pitch that we are going to roll with today is, Stu, you know something that everybody loves and pays a lot of attention to and people value in their lives?
Raymond.
I like that better than the one I was going to say.
Okay.
This is a Ray Romano appreciation podcast. Go ahead, Stu. Take it away.
Hey, everybody. This is... No, I should probably do a Ray Romano impression. That's not Ray Romano.
Nope. Not even close.
I don't think I can do a Ray Romano impression. His voice is too unique.
Yeah, he's got a weird voice.
Hey guys.
Like, the voice that I have as Ray Romano in my head is an impression of Ray Romano, so there's no way that I could actually do an impression of him.
I can't
because it's just Deborah.
I don't think I've watched enough of his stuff to like get a pinpoint on his voice, not let alone have the actual acting ability to impersonate it.
Yeah.
This is difficult.
Well, you don't have to do an impression. Just do the show. It's an appreciation podcast.
Fair enough. Hey guys, I appreciate Ray Romano. You appreciate Ray Romano. Everybody loves Raymond. And Raymond Romano. Today I have a special guest. He's not Ray Romano, but he is a Ray Romano impersonator. Tomahawk, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, man, I'm a Ray Romano impersonator.
I'm so excited to hear your impression, and I'm sure all of our viewers at home. Wow. That was his famous line when he was calling out to the other woolly mammoth in Ice Age 2, the meltdown.
Played by Queen Latifah.
The Queen Latifah.
Mm-hmm. Just the Queen.
When people talk about the Queen over in the UK, they're talking about Latifah herself.
Indeed. Hey,
yes.
Real fast. Just
yes.
Isn't this funny? Think about Ray Romano and Queen Latifah being a real life couple. Think about that for a minute.
That's awful. I can't do it. My brain won't let me imagine that.
Hey, will your brain let you do this? Can you do it? Can you do a Brad Garrett impression to go
I don't
along?
know who Brad Garrett is.
He's the big tall guy, and Everybody Loves Raymond, who has the real deep voice.
A beater is me.
Wow, Stu, what a great show. That was the best show we've ever done.
I love that one. I don't think we can top that. We should die before we ever have to live knowing that we can't surpass this moment right here.
I honestly am unable to tell whether or not that was amazing or terrible. That could swing either direction. I have no idea.
Just like your mom.
Whoa, she listens to the show.
I know.
I think she's pretty good.
Yes.
All right, Stu, let's hear your first pitch.
That was my first pitch.
Great.
I'm kidding. I had a good one. Do you remember what my good one was? Ah, yes, I do. It's a conspiracy theory.
Good. I was going to say no. I can't wait to hear what the conspiracy theory podcast is going to consist of.
Me neither. So go ahead.
We conspiracy for thee. That's the name of this show. My name is Ryan, and this is a show where we discuss conspiracies. You might think that I would have a guest or a co-host on this show, but that's just a conspiracy. That's what they want you to think. You big dumb idiot. Wake up, sheeple. It's just been me the whole time. Was this a good show?
This was not a good show.
We're doing great. This is the best show we've ever done. Okay.
I'm
know what?
feeling it.
Speaking of the best show we've ever done, I have a pitch.
Is it the Greatest Showman?
Close. It's what the Greatest Showman should win. It's an award. We should have an awards podcast.
Oh,
where we give out awards.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right.
Take it away.
Welcome to the Oscar Icecast. That was a stretch. My lord. That didn't... Hold on. We'll I gotta think of...
No, that's the name of the show, man. I don't know what to tell you.
All right, welcome back to the Oscar Icecast, where we give actors and their movies awards, much like Oscars and also Oscar Isaac, because I like to explain my jokes.
Who's Oscar Isaac?
We're about to find out when he gets an award.
He gets an award on every episode, right?
Much like.
I think what you're trying to say is we like him very much.
No, much like...
That's why he gets so many awards.
Much like a house in Texas in the winter without electricity, without Oscar Isaac, nothing gets turned on. That was also a stretch.
A little bit.
Please cut that from this.
We'll see how editor Tomahawk feels. He's pretty impartial. Let's go over the people who are nominated for the Best Flavored Piss Award today, shall we?
Oh, I already know who my vote's going for.
Well, we already did the votes, and if you didn't vote by this point, I don't think they're going to count yours. This is where we announce the winner.
Oh.
But please, go ahead. List out the nominees.
Well, so I actually do have our first sponsor of the show, Jennifer Lawrence.
Wow. She was last year's winner.
She was, which is why... You know, I believe in a thing called love. And I tell you what, I have never felt love stronger than when I just guzzled down Jennifer Lawrence's piss. I really feel like she can win this year out too. That's how I feel.
That's
I
really
feel it
good,
in my
man.
tummy. How about those results?
Are you not going to list out the nominees? Let me look at the... Nope, it was just the one nominee. Yeah, let's go ahead and announce who won. Real drum roll moment for us, huh? Guess what, everybody? This award doesn't exist. This is actually an intervention for Stu. Hey, Stu, we love you, man. You gotta stop drinking piss.
You know, do you love me?
It's not good for you.
Do you love me as much as you love Raymond?
Raymond's here.
Raymond?
Deborah! Wow, Stu, what a great show. Do you have another pitch for us?
I don't.
Okay, cool. I do. How about we have a podcast? I'm pitching you a podcast right now that is about cousins. We just talk about cousins.
You know, my favorite saying from Alabama, why go cross town when you can go right down the hall?
Well, go ahead. Give us the intro to the Cousins podcast.
Welcome back to Dipping in Your Cousin.
I'd rather not. You know what? Normally, I would just let this play out, but no chance. No chance. I'm not going to let you. We've had shows where we have talked about drinking piss. We've had shows where we try to... We had the KKK podcast. I'm drawing the line at Dipping in Your Cousin podcast.
So
not doing
you're like, I can excuse racism, but incest is where I draw the line.
Well, to be fair, you're the person who forced the racist podcast upon me. I'm the one who created the Cousin podcast, and I'm willing to watch it die. So,
Was the wildest thing is that like I came up with the Ku Klux Cast one, knowing full well that my dad watches this show too.
Oh, hi Stu's dad.
So that's gonna be awkward when it gets to that episode. I gave him a few of the business cards. So
okay. I'm like, that's been out for a while, but okay. All right, my next pitch. Are you ready for it?
Go for it, buddy.
We are going to do a disco podcast. Go ahead, Stu, kick it off.
I'm sorry, I just shut down. Welcome back to Staying Alive with Disco. I'm the host, Disco Stu, joined tonight by my guest, Tom.
That's not what it says on the paper. Could you read out my actual name?
I'm also joined today by my guest, Stu. How you doing, Stu?
Hello, it is I, Stu. I'm a big dumb idiot and I hate being alive.
That sounds like
I love drinking piss. I love drinking piss so much. It's the only reason I don't kill myself. I'm in love with my cousin.
Well, Stu, that's a lot to unpack on your first guest appearance on the show, all about disco.
I love disco.
So, tell us about your favorite disco stuff.
Any of the disco songs that are in the movie The Martian, I really vibe with those.
There are a lot.
There's quite a few.
That's about all he listens to, really. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm feeling ABBA. ABBA's a good, They actually came out with an album last week. Weird.
ABBA?
Because, yeah,
but dude. What a great show.
That's so good. Oh my god.
We're flying through these.
Dude, I've got to poop. I really got to poop.
We're going to make this one a short one.
All right. Because we're tired.
Okay, Stu. Anything to plug?
Yes. So, as you know, I have a quote-unquote new, it's been out for a while, Twitter account where you can interact with me, send me memes, look at the memes I post. You can find that at StuWoo12, at StuWoo12 on Twitter. Find me at twitch.tv/StuWoo_ on Twitch. And soon on my YouTube, which I have not gotten set up yet, I will be uploading episodes of my D&D little recording podcast thing I'm doing. And I might even put that on like Spotify or something just to have some fun with it.
Yeah, once that comes out, we'll definitely put it in the description. And whatnot.
That'll be fun. If you like Percy Jackson, then you're gonna love this because it's completely Greek based.
Who's Percy Jackson?
Ask your mother.
Okay,
I'm sure she might know.
Maybe. Okay.
It was a good movie.
Really?
No,
I never saw it.
It was really bad.
It looked bad.
Books are great.
Okay. Hi, if you are watching the video version of this, please be sure to check out the extended audio version, which will come out the day after this goes up on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all the other major podcast platforms. I appreciate it. Also, be sure to subscribe and like this video. Comment below with which pitch you thought was the least bad.
Because none of them are good. They're all competing for not last.
This certainly was something Stu and I recorded, and we're going to end it with a pitch worthy of this episode. I would like to have a podcast based entirely around the word, around the concept, around the feeling associated with crying.
I do that a lot to help me sleep.
Hi, welcome to the Cry Podcast, or I podcast. Feels like there should be a pun there, but I can't find one.
You know, I had that same issue with
all of them.
All of them. Yes, actually.
Okay, take it away.
Hey everybody, I just got done crying because my life is a train wreck. It'd be a lot easier if I did not exist. But yeah.
Stu?
Hey Tomahawk, how you
Hey,
doing?
look,
Hey.
it might be easier for us to not exist, but I gotta say, I enjoy you, man. I enjoy this show that we get to do together.
Mm-hmm.
You're a good friend of mine, and I'm glad that you and I get to laugh until we cry recording the show. Like, you know, this isn't exactly a successful podcast by any means. We're not making
I know
much
that.
money, but
Yeah.
I still cherish every second that we get to do this. I think it's a lot of fun, and when we're both old and wrinkly, we can look back at our younger days and just admire what we once were and what we at one point thought was funny. And you know what? I'm glad that we're able to capture these moments in time. I love you. You're a great friend.
Use it.
Wow, what a great show. I didn't mean a single word of that. Bye!
Now I'm crying for another reason.
Say bye.
Bye.
Tomahawk and Stu Pitch podcast.
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 Deborah!